And schooling?
Schooling, Old Noarlunga,
Okay,
yes,
yes.
yeah. And then Christie's Beach High later on, that had just been built. So did Christie's, and from that went into the local Christie's Beach Foodland as a fruit and veg packer. The Monday morning after finishing third year high on the Friday, Mum marched me down there and I had a job by Monday morning and working fruit and veg, but had a passion for meat and I liked the butcher shop, and when that came available, a position to be a meat packer, I jumped straight into meat, married the butcher's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stopping there. Right. How did you meet each other? Obviously packing meat, but how else did you meet each other? Detail story.
Oh, wow. Gary Carruthers was his name, is his name, and he worked at Coles at Ranella and ended up coming as the apprentice butcher in the same thing. So there was the father butcher, the wife was the head meat packer, I was junior, and Gary was the apprentice. So, yeah. So that was at age 15. Married him at 21.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
So did he propose to you with something to do with meat or
no,
Philly
no.
It was a fish, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a fish. No. Just continued on that. We bought 72 acres out in the beautiful hills of Ashbourne, Nankita, and went into stud Brahman cattle, which was a bit early for South Australia and people down here because of the nature of the animal. We ran a feedlot at Mannum and had butcher shops and went into meat, of which I still have a passion for, and I went along to TAFE and did a 12 months course on how to make small goods. And our butcher shop was the first butcher shop to make celiac sausages 40-something years ago for anyone gluten intolerant.
Wow.
So
right. Okay, I haven't met many women who enjoy butchering.
Yeah.
Why do you like butchering?
I don't know. I mean, I knew at age 3, 4 what I wanted to do, which at Old Noarlunga there was Metro Meat, major company with an abattoir and hundreds of workers, and I said to my parents, that's where I'm going, and they said, not with the riffraff up there, you're not, and forbid me to get into meat. But they didn't stop me. By 15, 16 I was into meat, and currently there's the cut from last week that I'm still into meat.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Got my finger instead of what I should have been cutting up.
Okay. Is there at any point you look at an animal that's dead and hanging there and feel anything, even in the beginning of it all? Or has it always just been that's my job, that's just what I do?
Yeah, it's just, I guess my nature is I look at an animal and go, oh, nice rump steak.
Yeah.
And, they're... People say, oh, that's cruel, or how can you do that? Well, you don't get friendly with the animal that you're going to slaughter. You don't name it. And if you kept every animal, then they would starve because you can't feed that many animals. There's a purpose for them. I have got pets that, they're still pets, but no, I just love meat, particularly small goods from all the different countries that are now calling Australia home, all of the people that come to Australia, the Italian food, the Greek food, it doesn't matter, food. But especially in the small goods and the different variety of sausage and meats, prosciutto, ham, and, I've had a try at all of those, and I make all my own ham and bacon and things like that. So,
what goes into training to do that job of making small goods? Run us through it.
Well, I went to the TAFE, as I said, for 12 months, and there was a German gentleman, Horst Ockingham. He's not with us now, but he trained me how to keep the meat cold, what to add to it in the process of which way you go through it, and just the same as a baker would learn how to bake, you learn how to make small goods. And there's the artisan way with not the nitrates that the modern world's using, and we're doing a flip around back to non-nitrates just for good health. And yeah, I just have a passion and an interest in it.
That's great. And that was there right from the beginning.
Right from this
Yeah.
high, yeah.
And even then, there's more women in the industry now than there would have been. But,
yeah.
back when you were involved would have been very...
Only lady and 40 men in the TAFE course. And of course, the fellas thought they'd be very clever. When you fill sausages into the skins that they're in, it's done either by water pressure or air pressure. And this particular night it was water pressure. And there's a plunger in there and it's forcing up, and you're holding the equipment, opening it, and you have your hand on the skins and it slowly feeds out and you're working the on-off here. Well, all the fellas thought it would be hilarious to see me have sausage meat all over myself and on the ceiling, because that's how quickly it can come out.
Okay.
What they didn't know was I'd made 1,000+ kilo in the butcher shops for 10 years before I did this course.
Yeah.
So poor teachers looking at me going, no, they're setting you up. Oh no, what's going to happen? And I got there and I sort of winked at him and he's going, what's going on? So I get there, out it all comes, tung, 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 and I tied all the sausages up and all the guys are going, oh, how did she do that? And he's just got the biggest smile on his face and he was so pleased that it turned out that way rather than sausage meat all over everywhere. So that was some fun.
Yeah.
They didn't mess with you after that?
No, they didn't. No, the respect was there from then on in. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
So your parents didn't want you to go in for the riffraff, but you ended up marrying one of the riffraff.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this short clip of Life Bus. Make sure that you hit the subscribe, like, and follow button. And for more, head to rawcut.com.au.